Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the inside of my 99 GSX. Don't mind the radio. We're putting in a new unit soon, so just kind of cleaning up some wires. But today what I'm going to do is change the transmission fluid. Since I've owned this car, I have not done it and don't know when the last owner did it. So we're going to throw some red line in it. And yeah, I'm going to move it into the garage right now because it's about to rain. And we're going to change the fluid. Well, make sure your car's out of gear first. Alright guys, well I got the GSX up on jack stands. Okay, it's in the garage. You want to try and get it on a flat surface, as flat as you possibly can, to just help the fluid drain. And then you also know how much you're kind of putting back in. Come up here, show you what we got going on. Right, so as you can see, I'm draining the fluid. Right, there's two bolts you got to pull. This top one up here, that's a 17 mil, and then I'm not sure about the bottom, but I think it's like a 19 or so. So what happens is, you know, you want to crack the top one to kind of vent the bottom one to push all the fluid out. Fluid looked pretty clean as I was draining it, but again, I've never changed it. I don't know what the old owner did with it. I've had some issues with, you know, stuff he's told me in the past and just wasn't correct on this car. So I'm going to go ahead and change it out. I do have a slight grind in third gear when I downshift. So I'm hoping that this new fluid I'm going to put in is going to kind of like help save that. So, you know, fluid's almost done. I'm going to go ahead and let it continue to drain. And we're going to put this stuff in it. No, that's for the diff. We're going to put in some 75W90 or 75W140. I was talking to Tim Zimmer a little bit on DSM tuners, and you know, he was kind of asking me what I was doing with the car and whatnot, and this is basically what he recommended. He recommended the Redline 75W140 NS for the tranny, and then he told me to go ahead and do some heavy shockproof and into the T-case and rear diff. So maybe I can get to the rear diff today as well. Not sure about the transmission T-case, but yeah, trying to get this car ready for Boxerfest. Gonna go and crash a Boxerfest with my buddies. Alright guys, so the front is now done. It's all bolted up, all cleaned up. Yeah, it was pretty clear. Just got rid of the fluid in there. You know, gonna run that to the dump eventually. Decided to go ahead and move on to the rear. Draining the rear right now. You know, pretty easy. Had to drop the sway bar though real quick so I can get access to the filler bolt. So pulled the plug out. The plug has a magnet on it to attract anything that breaks loose, and fluid looked really clean, except I noticed on the magnet that this piece right here, this metal piece, I'm not sure if it's a retaining clip or what it is on the magnet. I haven't had any issues with this rear diff yet. You know, like I said, fluid came out really clear. Pretty much done draining, so I'm gonna put that back in, and yeah, go ahead and just put that back in right now. Cleaned up. So pretty much done draining. Just move some stuff over real quick. Clean it off with some brake clean, and I'll snug it back down. This is where we're going to fill, and I use this device right here to pump fluid. You know, those things grab onto the edges here and pumps it in. I think this takes less than a quart, to be honest. I think it's like 0.5 quarts or something like that. But yeah, the rest of the GSX underneath looks pretty good. Very happy about this purchase. Very happy. So, little team coil action.
Alright guys, all done with the rear diff and the front transmission. We changed the fluid. We did shockproof in the rear end and the 75W140 NS in the front, all Redline products. Right now just checking, make sure there's no leaks. Take it for a test drive in a minute.